Everyone, welcome back. I'm hoping this time will be longer on my testimony. Yeah, this is my journey testimony. Um, Maybe 20 more sessions to go with this long testimony. Okay, this is 1998. It's where we are at. Yesterday, talk about that second mission trip where we went to Panama, the Panama Canal and all that. And only one death that day. This second year was a little harder because we went the wrong time because of the carnival. The deaf people preferred to go celebrate the carnival. These are very common with a lot of deaf people like to follow other deaf people called the three blind mice. They do the same thing with three blind men. They do that to go where they go. Let's say if one being pulled by the whole witness, for example. Okay, it says that, for example. All the others would follow because they would find out, oh, where do you go to church now? Oh, go to the Kingdom Hall. Check it out. That's not how you do that. You have to read the scripture. And I know the truth. Because I read the scripture. Here's the Bible. You know what my church is? Fellowship. Not a building. They're all looking for money. It's a lot of them past day. Anyway, get back to that though. The one in Panama. Oh, excuse me. It's the way it's Sunday. It's the tire. I'm gonna have a nap. Definitely. The only one deaf man came to church in Panama, where we taught a lot of hearing people. Maybe 30 hearing people at a time. That's one of the biggest groups. They want to learn alphabet, some number, some sign, not all of it, for 2 hours. Then we had church service. Only one came. Only one. That's a good start, and he's been born again. Also, we had a lot of time we were drawing South American Sign Language book. I had drawn the borders of the characters with those sign concepts. It's not my design. It was designed by a deaf man named Ralph, one of the authors in the book, because you'll hear that when I talk about that this winter with Central American signs. And next year, probably the Philippine signs, if I can try to learn quickly. Alright, let's see what else. That was really interesting. I learned a lot about that, and like I said, we built Nicaragua. We were concerned because Panama, get the Panama Canal surrendered in 1999. Get Jimmy Carter. I'm not saying his role. I'm just saying Jimmy Carter. James Earl Carter gave away the Panama Canal. Really upset me. We worked hard to build the canal. And what did he do? Now China controls that. They control our port too. Ridiculous. We need to stop the Chinese. American politicians, you need to stop China. Don't sell companies, borders, anything to China. None of that. You need to stand up. They should preach on that. ridiculous, you know. A lot of Panamanians are scared. That's what they told me that on that mission trip. They were really, literally scared. It's your fault, American. It's your fault, Democrat. Because that was Jimmy Carter. James Earl Carter did that. Your party. I am a Republican. I vote Republican. The general election this time, Republican across the board. Nothing which way my vote. I vote Republican and all that. I'm so happy with Ronald Reagan. Great. Then Billy Clinton. Oh, with Hillary. Oh. Yeah, but ridiculous. Oh. Anyway, and Obama. Oh, horrible. I haven't named time for him. So with Bill Clinton, I started that, and everybody else started too. Clinton, the liar. Clinton, he lied because he did with Monica Lewinsky, adulteress. So, Obama, I'm not gonna sign that very dirty sign name. Sorry, but I'm not gonna do that on here. I don't sign what the death sign with Obama because I wasn't around for that much anymore. I'll talk about that later. So then I went on, we flew back, like I said, the plane. It didn't land right because the wind tilt one side, like that. We're okay. You can hear it from the plane to the back of the plane. Whoa! Like that. But I didn't say whoa, I just hang on. Everybody would just hang out with their hand on the seat. After that, a lot of them, I noticed that. Said, woo. I did look out the window. I was standing by the window. And I could see it pretty close to the ground. Would have hit the engine. Because the engine is pretty low. That's why planes have to be up high. But to the tail, because you don't want a tail strike. So that was tough. It's very windy, that area, the valley. Costa Rica is very mountainous. It's South America. Because that area is all mountain volcano. So that's why. Anyway, after Panama, we back San Jose about 2 days, couple days, and flew back home. I remember that camp that year we were in yeah, it was Taco Beach. It was Taco Beach, I remember now. Yeah, Taco Beach. Because I remember on the beach side, we had a big bonfire. That woman hurt, could not make a hike. Everybody went on a hike that day back. Talked with her. It was nice. Keep her company. With the staff, too. So, it was nice horse riding. I couldn't get my horse to move. Come on, I knew how to do it, but I couldn't get the horse. I had done it before, it was fine. I couldn't get my horse to move. It's just stubborn. Come on, let's go back. We went back. Oh. He's wasting time. The horse. It was white with some black spots on it. Oh man, that horse. That was beautiful, that beach. The water's very warm because El Nino. Because that's where El Nino goes around that area. Central America. very warm. It's almost hot tub temperature. That surprised me for 2 years in a row now. Samaria and Haggle. Haggle is J-A-D-O. But it sounds like down at H. Haggle. It's very popular towards the nation, Costa Rica. Right now, Haggle is very expensive. The camp, unfortunately now, become a major resort. Used to be very baked at camp resort. But they tore down, rebuilt, and modded. Like that very same camp we were that I saw like a couple of years later. I said, no way. They made the race, a TV show competition between couples running around the world. They got solve clues and they got to do their thing. Get treasures or whatever that made the race. And they they actually top of that same resort. I know that resort. Back of my head. I know the look and everything. And I said, that's the resort we stay. Wow, they stay there overnight. Wow. But I made the right. Yeah, I didn't even saw one by the bus station. And then hotel. I knew that. I knew that place. All these places they've been to where I went to. Wow. Central America was very popular at the time. The price was dropping each year. It used to be $900 the first year. The final year it was only $600 round trip. Cheap. It's $300 each way. It's amazing. Now it's the time. Now it's probably a couple thousand. Ridiculous. I'm talking about economy class. Went back. I met somebody locally. She was older. Yep, once again, older. Always older. But she's not for me. Then we went back and worked on fundraising for the third mission trip the following year because we were planning to go back up north again in a bigger group. That's what we did in the first trip in 1997, 1999. And the schedule changed from the usually February to April for the last two trips. Because our missionary friend changed and because my pastor had surgery, I think, I can't remember right now. But they had to postpone the trip to April. Then, in 1999 mission trip, we couldn't go up because of our missionary friend. It was just me and my pastor down, not the third person, the interpreter. So he couldn't make it that time. So both of us went back down, and then finally he's here. That's great. But we know that starting not to look too good. Our missionary friend didn't look too good. That's not feeling good. So we went straight to his doctor. All of us. So I said, wait. It's a very nice outpatient. I think it's really at the doctor's office. Very mild looking. Wow. For Central America. Then later on, another doctor, and he finally got the result. hepatitis. I can't remember which one, B or C. He was very sick, bedridden. The doctor said it's commutable. If they had touched it, another person touched that. The other person will get hepatitis too. It's common in restaurants that it can happen. It did in Syracuse one time, way back, and I think it was the 80s. It forced that restaurant, I think it was called Gabaton, forced to close because of hepatitis outbreak. Or was it Stamella? I know it was hepatitis. Or was that Wendy's? That's a long time ago. I did ignore that. Anyway, you don't think I can see John yet. Very yellow. Looks like that yellow. And even his eye was yellow. John it. Really thick. Good thing my pastor and I had our shot with hepatitis. It was recommended by that doctor, the tourist doctor. This is run by the county. And that health department, if you're going to travel to a remote area, you go there to get immunization. I've had a lot of shots. Hepatitis, anti-malaria, tetanus, those kind of shots. Good thing we both got it. It's all set in our body. Perfect timing. So we didn't get sick, but his family would get sick, and the doctor said they all need to get shot. He did ask about us. We're okay. We showed the ID card that we had our immunization. So then, because I was on the board of directors, I was the one who had to authorize, not my pastor. He's the president of the mission board. He was the DA, Deaf Evangelism and Fellowship Incorporated of Cicero, New York. Because there's other DA out. Don't get confused which one. Then he asked me need $3,000. That's because the 3 kids and one for our missionary friend and his wife. That's 5 people. They thought, yeah, it makes sense. That's why that's expensive. He asked me permission. I said, yeah, go ahead. I authorized the money. I understand the law, policy in the United States for that. I authorized, get them the money. They got their shot. By the end of the trip, it got a little bit better. It's a little bit better. It takes a long time. You had to take 2 or 3 shots for that. And they had boosters too. So, fortunately. Anyway, when I heard long after Mr. Trip, he had another thought. So fine. The medication helped. He got sick because he was in Cuba, that they did not have good sanitation. Remember, if you're in a third world nation, especially a communist country, they don't care. If you get sweating in your hand from the illness and you touch food, you serve them, not good. That was a pizza. Wear gloves, okay? Wear your gloves. Nowadays, it's required to do that. Yes, yeah. But down here, South Carolina, no. Some do, but not all. Anyway, so all the time we had to stay in Costa Rica, the timing was perfect. He could not minister to the doc. We did it out south. And with two other deaf people from San Jose that serve under our missionary friend. One of them was becoming a pastor, going to Bible school there. So what he did was work with us. We go around San Jose. We went to Lamont, things like that, to talk with deaf people, try to invite them. We visited some deaf school there, finally, things like that. Then we said we will be back next year to go back on that main road throughout Central America and down. That's what we planned in 1998. But postponed, 1999, postponed to year 2000 for that. So it was good. We planned all that. It was getting better. Time for us to go home. God sent us to help him. So he's right. We serve. Sometimes missionaries are called for that. So we went back. All this year we had a very good report of earning good money for mission. That year, 1998, later on, guys, I was still seeing that woman in Rochester, New York, whom I met in 1992. We never really date. We just see each other talking like that. I'm kind of like, I'm probably not going to get anywhere with her. Because I'm like just friends. We had some difference till she even admitted that she's a liberal. How you could be a liberal and a Christian? She said she's a feminist. I didn't know that, but I first met her, I thought she would, yeah, that's way back in 1992. After I didn't work out with the girl from California, remember I said about the picture that looked like her at the airport, that one. But after that, I met this one November, and no, not November. Yeah, I met her before I went out to California. That's right. I was kind of, oh. But after that, then I started contacting her. Yeah, but she didn't want to date and stuff. Then I went on with the one who lived behind the family business. The one I got her pregnant, and she's the one at the border. Okay, now you see how that works. Now let's get to 1999. I thought, why don't I invite her and her friend? I'm trying to invite a lot of people to come to the fundraising for our year 2000 mission trip, because it's a lot bigger than what I heard. There'll be a lot more people. We need to raise a lot of money. We were able to raise $6,000. Seems to be $6,000 this year. But this one, I knew it needs a lot more. Anyway, I had a speech. I was really confident. A lot of people were going, I can do that fake. They were really shocked how good I am. Really. It was my turn to ask people to donate money. When it was done, we'd sit down But the first time I ever seen how she started to act, she would like find that very attractive to her. It's a very strong question. But she found that very attractive to her, how I was doing that. And her friend, then they went to the bathroom and they came back. If both women go to the bathroom, I know what they really are doing. Talking behind me, or anybody. Really. So I knew. Then we went to Dennington before they go back home because it's on the way, on the thruway. It's right there. It's the carrier circle. Then to the restaurant we went with fundraising with Malloy Road. So we stopped there for a little bit. She went to talk. And then I didn't notice. Then her friend said, in sign language, excuse me, she had something to say. She really wants to have something. Made her to say it. Then she wants a relationship. But then right away she asked me, yep, yeah, marry me. She said that in sign language. I said, yeah, because I believe you can. If the Bible says if you propose marriage just like that, okay, we'll do it. That's when we had our first kiss. After all these years, on and off, finally, let me kiss her. Yeah, I know, little, but it's not how we see each other that way at the time. Then she kept changing her mind every day. No. Yeah. No. Break up. Next day, please, I'm sorry, let's get back together. Every single day for about 2 or 3 weeks. Just before Christmas. I said that's enough. I've had it. All these years, just to find out she doesn't have it in her heart. She's confused. She told me her reason. I cannot say that. I respect her privacy. So that bad spirit, let's just say bad spirit. It's the reason why she can't move on. I'm gonna move on. So, bye. Then the year 2000 mission trip. It's my final mission trip. I'll tell you why. I had all that motivation and all that. Yeah. I want to be a car designer. It's always been my dream. Since 1973, 51 years ago. I mentioned that on one of my reels on another social media. That, yeah, they have right here. I did that. See the snowmobile. Very different design. They don't have things like that here. I'm trying to cut the metal. See all that open spot? That's cutting down the metal to make it lighter. Oh, another thing. That capacity, it looks like the motorcycle, bicycle, that part. So, see, and I prefer regular seat. I don't like the way they look now. The seat today are like this big. Come on. It's like bicycle seat, for goodness sake. I like the way they used to with the back wrapped. Like the Pantera back in the 70s. love that Pantera. Been doing it for 51 years. I'm not making money on denying like that. I did for a guy for the tool belt. Yeah, I made the money. But I don't think it's product out there. Probably fell through. It was a little, I almost tried to do that with an RV company. I thought, if I know time, I can do it. I figured out a way I can do that. So I check out that in the year 1990. Well, I knew about the college before I went to visit. It's one out in not California, Detroit. It's called College for Creative Study originally. Center for Creative Study. College for Creative Study now. CCX. So I had my portfolio together. Made a good essay. I know you have to say an essay. Usually they don't say that. But I had that. Done it in. The application. I got accepted. Wow. Not like the California one. They say, oh, you gotta go, blah, blah, blah. They don't want to do anything with me. The Detroit does. I got accepted. Wait, now I can get my foot in the door. Because it's the only way I can become a car designer. You know, through that, so I can be draft. They do draft car designers. The first year, after 5 years. First year they draft who can go into automobile design. If not, the other go into industrial design with automobile emphasis. You see the difference is because with car design major, you become exterior car design for the interior, the whole thing. All the runway, like with snowmobile, that's the whole thing. This is called sketch. Then the other one, industrial design, you only design maybe just design windshield with a little pillow. Yeah, and cars called pillows, like the A pillar that hold the windshield and the door. The B right on the side, C way in the back. That part called greenhouse. You can literally window, greenhouse. I know I'm talking technical, but that's the way it is. In car design. They use styling with two in a way. They find the shape of the car for others to understand what you're talking about. Yep, well, that's this side. That's the sign language. Like with Wall Street with the number. That's different sign language. So I guess I didn't hear about that till when I was in Central America. Oh, I was waiting to hear them, and it took a while for an answer. I know how quickly they would. I was hoping they'd know about it. I told my mom watch for the mail, but instead she made a phone call and they said, "You'll like the answer. You'll get it in the mail." The day I went down there, the day I got that mail, I asked my mom, "Was the big envelope or that's just a regular number 9? What do you mean, number 9? No, that long envelope. Oh yeah. It was that. Oh, it may not be adopted. She told me over the top in South America that I've been adopted. I said, yeah. I didn't want to tell my pastor that. I wanted to wait till after South America. But I got an answer anyway, okay? That's why I never went back to South America to Dad. You don't want to get into that. But it was a long road ahead. The beginning of there. Wait till the next Digman tomorrow. You'll hear what's happening in that year 2000. A lot of things happened that year. Well, on to the next. God bless.